I'm coming to you in my car from the parking lot of the Draft House South Lamar to discuss Fantastic Fest Day 3. I'm coming to you from my car because I only got 4 hours of sleep before I had to be here for a 9 a.m. discussion panel on 3D filmmaking. Every year there are 1 or 2 screenings that seem exceptional to the rest of the Fantastic Fest programming. Sometimes there are broad appeal big budget movies, sometimes there are family friendly films. Yesterday was particularly exceptional because I saw back-to-back 3 family friendly films, but then I followed it up with a George Romero zombie movie. The first movie of the day was K-20, The Fiend with 20 Faces. This is a Japanese movie that's trying to play along the lines of Spider-Man or Batman Begins. It features an action hero who's a lower-class circus performer who has to clear his name from a crime he's been accused of. The characters were really rich, and it made it feel like they were setting up the movie to be serialized. I hope they decide to make a sequel, and I can't wait to see it. The second movie we saw was Under the Mountain. This is a story set in New Zealand about twins with supernatural powers who have creepy alien neighbors. The movie felt a lot like a movie from my childhood called Escape from Witch Mountain. It also had about the same quality. I would say it was a little better than a good made-for-TV movie. For our third movie, we went down to the Paramount to see Cirque du Freak, The Vampire's Assistant with John C. Reilly. This movie is based on a series of young adult novels called Cirque du Freak, but if you're thinking about young adult novels and the movie Twilight, you're going in the wrong direction. This movie is a lot less emo drama and a lot more fun action. I'm looking forward to its release in October when my wife and I can take her little sister to see it in the theater again. Our last movie of the night was George Romero's Survival of the Dead. This time in his Of the Dead series, Romero picks up the story from a character we met during Diary of the Dead, his last movie. If you remember the military characters you met halfway through Diary of the Dead, that's where the story picks up as they leave that story and move on into their own story. It's typical George Romero with some huge plot holes and some zany gory scenes, but if you're a Romero fan, you're going to like this film too. For Day 4, we're going to see Love Exposure, Mandrill, Secret Screening Number 3, and The Children. I'll see y'all next when I discuss those movies and talk about the 4 movies we're going to see for Day 5.